All right. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Hossein for those who are new to the channel. I don't usually make reaction videos on this channel. What I do is I go in the public, I go on the streets, and I have conversations with people about Christ, about the gospel. And the conversations that I post primarily on this channel are conversations with Muslims and Jehovah's Witnesses. But I was just upstairs putting one of my girls to bed, and I came back down, went on my phone, and the first thing that I saw was this video over here. This video is Muslims throwing stones at Shaitan. This is a legit channel. This is not my video. I just want to react to this video. I'll share the video for you guys to see as well. One of the five pillars that Muslims are required to do is to make pilgrimage, to go to Hajj, to go to Saudi Arabia, to go to Mecca, which apparently in Islam is Allah's house that Abraham built. Anyway, I watched this video and I thought it was a joke at first, but this is a side of Islam that probably not too many people know about or see. So I think to actually see it for yourself will give you an idea of the crazy side of Islam. Let me go back to the short here. So I'm going to share this video on screen so you guys can watch it as well, and then I'll react to it. So it's called Hajj 2025. Let me just type it over here so I can find it. Sorry, 1 second. So Hajj 2025, the passion of this guy hitting the Jamarat. So what happens is Muslims are required to make a pilgrimage to Hajj, to Mecca, to Saudi Arabia, where the house of God is, the house of Allah that Abraham built a long time ago, apparently, allegedly. And so one of the rituals, one of the practices that some Muslims do when they're there is they throw stones at this pillar, and that pillar is supposed to symbolically represents Shaitan, Satan, and temptation. So you throw stones at it, and I want you guys to see this video so you can actually see this side of Islam, because a lot of people have an idea of Islam, but to actually see this ritual, this practice, and my intention is not to mock, it's not to offend anybody. This is a video that's online. You can check it out yourself. I'm gonna put it up right now. Okay, so I'm gonna press play. Okay, let me just pause right now. I'll rewind 1 second. Okay, so here we have a guy with stones in his hand, and in front of him is that wall, that pillar, and he's throwing these stones at the wall. My concern as soon as I saw this were the people in front of him. Like, there's people standing in front of him, and this guy's throwing stones, and if he hits somebody on the back of the head, oh my goodness. So he's all proud of himself. You saw that? So, whoops, I just thumbed it up. Let me thumb it back down. So he was all proud of himself for spinning his arms and throwing stones at this wall. Now look. I just want to point out this. This is not a sect of Islam. This is Mecca. This is Hajj. Okay, so this is where Muslims go. This is not just like, let's say, Indonesians or Malaysians or a weird a group of Islam or Muslims. Let me just continue the video 1 sec. Okay, so here we have. Sorry, let's go back. So even the women are participating. You see, and they're obviously more gentle. They're standing right directly in front of the wall, not like 10, 20 feet away. Look at this guy now. Look at this guy. Oh, his hat fell off. Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, he took his hat off. Okay. The other guy's stopping him. Here, let's go back. Okay. See, even the ladies, see, even they're even laughing at him. You see? You see that? And now they're trying to stop him from, I don't know, is he gonna jump over the fence or the barricade to hit his head against the wall? I don't know. But anyway, I want you also to see the comments on this video. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the comments here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, there we go. So let me just translate to English. Hey everyone, we'll get right back to the video in just a moment. I just want to introduce my newest addition to my Christian merch store, Old Testament. This is now available on claytosapparel.com. You can get it as a hoodie, and the hoodie comes in a couple of different colors that you can choose from, or you can get it as a t-shirt, and the t-shirt also comes in a couple of different colors that you can choose from. Proverbs 30 verse 4 reads, "Who has ascended into heaven or descended? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has bound all the waters in a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if you know?" Hopefully this can spark some conversation when you're out in the public talking to someone, that the Son is mentioned in the Old Testament in Proverbs 30 verse 4. You can get one now to support the ministry, claytosapparel.com. God bless you guys. So this person says, seeing this, I feel like crying, oh Allah, accept the hajj of all the pilgrims, Ameen. Seeing this, I feel like crying. This person says, "O Messenger of Allah, I love you more than my life." Okay, so this person says, "I love these people for the sake of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." This lady here says, "I did not have this Hujaj's agility, but I threw my stones with all my might. I felt relieved and renewed. Allahu Akbar." Passion is everything. This level of passion is required for Iman and fight against evil, both internal and external being in limits of Islam. So look, these are real comments made by real people. This is not fake comments like that fake Mahdi.
I am Abdullah, the first name mentioned of the Mahdis,
who has his followers post comments praising him to gain a following, sits on his chair and just like yaps his mouth. But these are real comments made by real people. Now, I just want to say this. There may be differences of thought and opinion on this ritual, this practice that happens in Hajj, but within the Muslim community. But this is something that happens every single day, and Muslims go and throw stones at Shaitan here. Now, imagine if this was a Christian practice. You would not hear the end of it by Muslims. They would call Christians pagans, all sorts of, they would mock Christianity and the Bible. But this is what Islam is. Now, if this is not convincing and you think this is just a wacko video that's some crazy person posted, let me go back here and find another video. Oh, there's a lot of them. Let's see here. Let me click this one here. Okay, so the way this guy preps for his swing here, I'm just gonna play it here. There we go. Okay, watch this. Let me turn up the volume. One sec. Okay, I think that's a loop, sir. Oh no, it's not a loop. No, it's not. So he actually did that 3 times. I'll keep playing it. So either he thinks he's at the Olympics doing shot put, where you have that heavy ball in your hand on your shoulder, and you spin and throw it. I don't even know if this guy's serious. Just his body language, and he's seeking attention, I think. Maybe he's just having a good time. There's nothing wrong with having a nice time. Um, Here, let's watch another one here. So again, guys, this is for educational purposes. This is not to entertain you guys. I just wanted you guys to see what I saw, and I know you guys know this. I know about this too. But when I saw it, I was like, man, I gotta go and do a reaction video on this. Um,
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
so this guy has his flip flops in his hand, and he's throwing it at the wall. But I thought it was. I thought you're supposed to stone Shaitan, not slap him with a sandal. So he just lost his flip flop. Watch this. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Watch this. Watch this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Let's go back a little bit here. What was that he just threw? One sec. What was that? Oh, he threw a cup. I think that's a cup he just took off the barricade. Oh, it's a bottle, I think. I think it's a bottle. Anyway, that's one of the things that happens at Hajj when Muslims go to make pilgrimage is they throw stones at Shaitan to stone him. All right, guys, let's watch one more clip. There's people standing in front of this guy in the white, and this guy is throwing stones behind. Look at this poor lady. Look at this poor lady standing right in front of this guy throwing stones. Now, if he hits her in the head with a stone, was that Allah's will or was that stupidity? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at that swing. Look at that swing on his arms. It's just too chaotic. Sorry. Like just watching it, my anxiety is just like skyrocketed. Now, why would you want to stand in the front? That's like what I don't get. Look at that guy. He's like, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it at that. Sorry if this video is all over the place and a bit scattered. I just wanted to play the videos here on this channel and, show you guys a different side of Islam. Because if this was, again, like I said earlier, if this was a Christian practice, yeah, Muslims will call us pagans and, deceived. And I mean, they already do, right? They accuse us of worshiping three gods and that Paul is of Satan, the Bible is corrupted, that Jesus was not crucified, that we're confused, that, we're behind, all sorts of, mockery and accusations. But the videos I played is a true representation of one of the practices that Muslims, do in Saudi Arabia and Hajj. And the thing is unless you have your Islamic goggles off, you're not gonna see how crazy this looks. You're not gonna see how crazy this looks. For the Muslims who are watching this, just watch this neutrally with no emotion. Okay, detach your emotion and just watch it and tell me honestly if you think and you believe this is of God.
So that is why in Hajj you will see, in order as a symbol, we would pelt shaitan, and each time we should think that as I am pelting the jamarat, I am also getting rid of my sins, and as I am pelting the jamarat, I am also getting rid of my sins. I am also getting rid of my sins. I am also getting rid of my sins, and I'm also fighting my nafs, and I'm also fighting shaitan. So that is the wisdom and the reason behind the stoning at the jamarat.